was nobody that applied for a position on the commission. So we need to beat the bush, and we need to maybe put something in the paper.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Barbara Sepetowski applied, and then she withdrew her name, which is not surprising. So we need to find some members.
Where does it get posted? Or how does it get advertised?
They usually put an advertisement in the paper on a fairly regular basis, but it's not
Conservation Commission.
well, it's not specifically conservation. Maybe I should write a letter to the editor and say
Well,
we really need.
But lots of
So I think it was
times,
multiple-
it'll say there are
Multiple.
four vacancies available, one
Yeah.
for this, one for that, but I don't remember
Exactly.
seeing a Conservation Commission,
We
Yeah.
ran it a couple times.
did they? I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure they did, but I just wonder if maybe we should
Should get a
do a
letter
little
or
advertising or something.
maybe do an ad ourselves.
But just to say like, this is what we do, I don't know, I don't
Well,
know
I mean,
if I would
that's-
ever see it.
What's wrong with that?
No, I just, would somebody like to write something like that in the press? I mean, I just saw a letter in the Newport Daily News last week from, was it the Tiverton or one of the conservation commissions over there doing the same thing. It was just a letter to the editor saying to the
It's a letter
conservation.
to the editor.
You wanna write
Plus,
something?
I don't think they've ever been more widely read. Yeah.
That's right, the last few days.
The last few days, I've been reading a lot of letters to the editor. Do you want to write something?
Right,
on
get
it?
it in quick, so it's in
Right.
next week's.
Basically say that the Conservation Commission has a vacancy and that we're looking for people with, you know, an interest in conservation, and they don't necessarily have to have
Just
big
like
credentials
commission.
on it.
Let's see.
Yeah. And then it's basically what are the sort of things we do? Our responsibilities.
Good.
Please contact the town clerk. You know, for an application. Yeah, we definitely need that. Is that okay? Everybody?
And would anyone object to having all our names in there? Just like
However you wanna do it.
recognize and-
However you want to do it, you can do it however you want to do it, you know, just a short letter to the editor and just say that we need people. Yeah, that would be nice.
Current members of the Jamestown.
Current members of the Conservation Commission, right? Okay. I think the to-do list, can you just keep that on there, on the agenda? But I wanted to talk a little about the transition planning here. So my term ends the end of December. And all I want people to do is think about, I just kind of wrote a little list of, this list of to-do are the things that I know we do right now. And just to give you guys an idea of what the chairman does, so you can be thinking about who might be chair. Basically represents the commission at different boards and commissions, and I spend a lot of time going to council meetings, and that's one of the best ways to build some credibility in the community, in the councils. Preparing the agenda for each monthly meeting, which essentially is, I use the old agenda and then add to it. That also has to be done 48 hours ahead of time and posted at 2 places in town. Town hall is one, the other place I do is the police station, the library. And then we also have a password for the Secretary of State's website, so it has to go on the Secretary of State's website. So that's probably the most time-consuming thing that's under any kind of deadline. And then you know pretty much know what we do, you know, other than pick up the mail. I pick up the mail, make sure that we use that mail. I try to get the mail as close to the agenda deadline as possible. I mean, that's just my style. Because I feel if I get the agenda posted by Sunday night, then I've got 2 days. And then I have a chance to go on Friday and pick up the mail, so we get the latest mail. Because unless it's on the agenda, you can't really, you can discuss it, but you can't vote on it or take any action. So then keep the town clerk informed about membership and work with them. So, I mean, you know pretty much what the responsibilities that I have.
Write lots of
But
letters.
you guys, yeah, you guys need to think about it, you know. I mean, there are people here that are certainly well qualified to be chair, and if you have an interest.
Do you happen to have in front of you all of our term ending dates?
Yep. I don't have it in front of me, right here. Yeah, that's certainly something to consider. But what you need to do is you need to know what your full term ending date is. It's here somewhere. It's going to be the latest one.
And what are the rules, I know there's a 2-term limit. Is there a
Two-term limit
period
in
of time
terms
so
of
that you
like-
can come back or not?
Yes.
There
You
is.
can take a break and then come back. I think that's what I feel with it.
2-term limit for what?
No, it's,
2 consecutive terms, 2 consecutive terms.
it's 3
3 consecutive terms?
3-year terms maximum.
Okay, 3,
Is that what it is?
3, okay, so
But
I
we
think
do we
I think everybody here has got at
3
least-
years.
there's 3
consecutive
3-year
three-year
consecutive
terms.
terms.
It's 9 years total.
Right, and then you can take off for a
And
year
then
and then
come back again. yeah.
Oh,
Do we
after
not
a
do
year,
2
you
year
can come
terms?
back in? Oh, all right.
I can do 3.
They didn't want to stop
No
people
wonder I've
from
been on
serving on
CBS
other
so
boards
long.
and committees.
Oh
Right.
my gosh.
So anyway,
You can, yeah.
what
Maybe
I,
I'm in life.
so what I would like to do is I would like the group to think about who they might like to take over the chair. And then if that person wants to either work with me the last few months or take over the last few months under my guidance, that would be fine. I don't really care. And when December comes, I'm not gonna disappear either. What I want to do is I want to
That's
ask,
what they
I want,
always
no, I would like to ask the commission if I can continue working on the stewardship stuff. That's where my interests are. And, you know, and also be some institutional memory to help you with things. And I also plan on having the files organized before then, at least in a fashion where I can turn them over. There's a lot of stuff down there, a lot of stuff, so I need some help. And that could be done even afterwards, but I just want people to start thinking. It's June now, so we get 6 months to think. You know, I know there are people here that would be very good at that. But it does take a commitment. And the only way this commission is effective is if people make a commitment. So you got to have the time and the desire. So be thinking. Maybe I'll just step out some meeting and say, okay, guys, go do it. Decide what you want to do.
And then go watch it on
They go watch it on my We go into executive
Let
session.
me know, let me know when I live stream it.
You go into executive session so you can discuss personnel issues. No, I think each one of you should think about it and who's has an interest, and I know there's some interest here, so, you know, it just needs to, we want to keep this commission going strong, and I'm sure it will. So that's the only thing, I want to just start the discussion on that.
Good.
Anybody have any other new business?
Just a couple.
You said something earlier, what was it?
Did I talk to you in the press about this, an article on Jamestown trails and the trail guide I told her about that she didn't.
Oh, yeah. They called me about the trail.
Oh,
Yes, Derek called and about the trail guide.
Yeah, there's an article about walking, you know, trails,
Right,
places
okay.
you can walk in Jamestown or something.
Right, like she called me and she asked me about it. I said, well, go to the trail guide, which Jamestown Press published for us.
And the little
And
birdhouse.
the little birdhouse, you could do that. Yeah, she did call me because I think that the summer guide is coming out and they usually like to put something in there about the trails and they have. So that's where that is. And we're actually down to, I just collected another $40 out of Slice of Heaven. That fund is just growing like crazy, which is great. And I think we've got
$1.
maybe 2 cases left downstairs, so I know we've sold probably close to 1,500 to between 1,500 and 2,000 guides, and we've only printed 3, so that's good. Very good.